So life is like a battlefield that requires stamina, courage, fortitude, and more importantly, a willingness to participate in the inescapable tests that come naturally. The pain, suffering, and injuries are just a natural part of this reality. And some persevere and develop the character of a superhuman, while others crash and burn at the fury of life itself. We humans don't do our due diligence to understand the true nature of life, and instead we choose to live in our own la-la land and embrace all kinds of falsehoods even when the truth is knocking at our door. And as a result, we are completely separated from the true knowledge and wisdom that can help us better understand the true meaning, the real meaning behind this life's trials and tribulations. And there are several that happen before you can see any breakthrough in your life. They're like these evaluations that assess your readiness to receive your blessings. So whether your dream is to become Bill Gates or a monk in a Tibetan mountain, these tests don't discriminate. And in this video, we will discuss about the 5 types of universal exams you will undergo before your victory. But before we do that, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, here on this channel, I talk about how you can find your passion and go after it at any age, how you can find balance even at the most difficult times in your life, and how you can be happy with the things and the people you already have surrounding you. So if you're interested, make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, let's get to today's topic. So, number 1 is the mental test. This is the biggest one, not only because how you deal with this affects everything else in your life, but also because it's done through the most important faculty in your body that overlooks all the other tests as well. If you fail to control, maintain, or retain your mind, everything else is useless. Because not only will it be hard for you to overcome all the other challenges, it also means that you have failed to utilize the most important asset that you have. If you are unable to be in control of your thoughts in such a way that you can manage your worry, stress, anxiety, anger, it means you have failed to develop the mental strength that is required to carry you through all these emotional responses. You have to understand that you can't go on entertaining negative thoughts and negative emotions and not experience mental tension and cognitive dissonance. And this is the test. You being proactive to check the health and well-being of your mental state is the test. Because if left unchecked, this can grow into a serious mental health issue and you can forget about your breakthrough right there and then. So taking care of your mental health, giving it rest from overthinking, and managing your stress levels is the only way to reach your goals without compromising your ability to enjoy them. Because with a compromised mental state, it really doesn't matter what you achieve in life. Think about it. If you're always stressed and you don't know how to handle it, when your actual breakthrough or success arrives, it's just going to come with more stress and anxiety that you can't handle. So this means it has now become another addition to your list of problems with the illusion of achievement. Because even if you are able to bring forward some change on your outside world with your hard work and stress, as long as you don't develop that mental strength that is capable of regulating the stress that is ongoing, you won't be able to maintain it. And this is why you should make your mental health a priority. Number 2 is the physical test. Your physiology is a big part of your identity in this existence. And just like your mind is susceptible to wrong conditionings and negative thinking, your body is directly affected by wrong habits and lifestyle. If you want your body to give you the health and energy that you need to enjoy life, you have to be able to treat it well. But for a lot of us, even when we are very diligent and industrious with work and everything else in life, we tend to neglect taking care of ourselves. And what good is it for you if you have all the money, fame, family, but you have aching body and low energy? The test is that you'll have to manage your stress, give your body the rest it needs, and give it proper nutrition even on a small budget. Failing to do this will result in failing health, low energy, and low performance. If you don't know how to balance the input and output, and you're just expecting your body to just keep going, you're in for a rude awakening, as your body will shock you and incapacitate you, keeping you from doing anything else. You don't want to be in a position where you have so many ideas, plans, but have no energy to execute them. You don't want to be a burden to yourself and others just because you fail to take care of yourself. The secret is in feeling good about your body. Whatever shape, size you have right now, that's what you have to work with. It doesn't mean that you have to stay there forever, but for now, that's what you have, and having negative thoughts and emotions towards your body will not solve the problem. So work on developing a positive relationship with your body, because the body is temporary anyways. It's transient. So you don't want it to be the focus of everything. You just want it to, you just want to help it to help you through life. Number 3 is the spiritual test. So we all know that we are spiritual beings having the human experience and not vice versa. And whether you are religious or have some other spiritual beliefs, your awareness and curiosity of the spiritual world is essential to your health and well-being, because this can't be all there is. It would be foolish for you to think that your sensory experience is all there is. Your spiritual test will come as an existential threat to your ego. You'll have to see beyond the separation of things and accept non-duality, oneness, or wholeness. You'll have to love and accept others despite their shortcomings and differences with you. You'll have to align yourself with your divine nature and rise above your daily challenges and skirmishes to be able to see the good in everything and everyone. Now, this won't be easy to do because there are situations and people who can easily trigger you. They don't have to do much. Their presence is triggering. You don't know how to act around these things, let alone learn to accept, understand, and love them. But the secret is in realizing that everyone's on a different journey. Everyone has their own unique journey. And this deep understanding that you don't have to expect everyone to be on your level will help you release the negativity you have towards them. You have to release your judgment and replace that with compassion and empathy for whatever it is that people are going through. Number 4 is relationships. Human interaction is one of the most important things in life. Especially the relationships you have with the most important people in your life should be revered and cared for at all times. But as strong as these bonds can be at times, sometimes they can be irreversibly broken for reasons neither party can account for. Relationships can go sour because of petty reasons and misunderstandings. This can affect everything you do. You wouldn't want your good relationships to go sour for trivial reasons. Life is short anyways, and you don't want to waste your time and energy scheming your next attack on your hater. You would want to preserve it as much as you can and rise above the situation. Now, I'm not talking about abusive or one-sided relationships. I'm only talking about meaningful relationships suddenly gone wrong. It's true that you have to be able to stand on your own and be your own support system, because you are a sovereign being capable of doing or achieving whatever it is that you want. And the healthy relationships that you have or build on your outside world will be a positive addition to an already strong core within you. And that is worth maintaining and sustaining. Last but not least is number 5, and that is the intention test. Your intention is behind everything you do. How and why you're doing something will determine the direction and strategy you adapt for it. 2 people might work on the same thing separately, and the results might be very different only because their intentions were very different in the beginning. Why you're doing something and how you're doing it is more important than what you are doing. If your sole purpose is to collect money, become famous, or gain power, your results will be very different from the person with similar dreams, but one who intends to use this as a means to an end and not as an end in itself. The intention is to use money for good, to use fame and power for constructive and positive influence. If you have other shady intentions, you'll end up poor even with money and weak and impotent even with power. Your intention is everything. So you have to go back and check whether you are being true to your initial intentions or whether you're being swayed to other destructive ways to gain something.